all you need.
What you doing?
Oh yeah, you're way above the mountains.
I'm reading my book.
Yeah. Where are we at?
We're in Wanaka or Wanaka. Not actually entirely sure how it's pronounced, but we're at the lake here in Wanaka. And it's just kind of nice. But earlier we saw someone like parasailing behind a boat, and I've seen somebody doing water skiing, and another that was kind of like a halfway submergible jet boat thing. It looked really cool, but yeah. Actually there's not too many people here, but there's quite a few. But most of them aren't even in the water, they're just kind of all out sunning.
All we have is nothing, sometimes nothing's all you need. When you're stripped of all your armor, you can finally feel the breeze. We're living in the moment.
We just got some groceries to make dinner tonight, and we asked the cashier how this town is pronounced, and she said that it was Wanaka. So everybody that says Wanaka is wrong. Or she said that some people call it Wanaka, but it's Wanaka. Also, New Zealand's like grocery store bread is way better than grocery store bread back home. Or at least, you know, like the home baked bread that they sell at Walmart. I used to work at Walmart. It's not home baked or whatever. It's sent to you frozen, and then they kind of warm it. They bake it, but it's still frozen. But their baked bread is
This one was warm.
much better. It may still come frozen, I don't know, but it probably doesn't travel as far. But their grocery store bread tastes a lot better than the grocery store bread at home. It'll be even better once we get home and put butter on it. Yeah, it's nuts how all of this is like all of a 1 to 2 minute slow walk from our Airbnb. Like we just came out the gate and just walked straight over. But there's not really a spot in New Zealand that you can't see something like this unless you're just strictly in the city. And this region of the South Island just has mountains everywhere, just everywhere.
We ain't got pockets full of money, but we're rich in other things. This highway is our living room, we're swimming in the mystery.
So I just walked through that patch to get like pictures and video and stuff like that, and I have burrs, or I guess I would call these like arrows. Would you call these arrows? Arrows all in my shoes, and they itch and they hurt. New Zealanders want to kill me. They're covered.
Yeah, between that
I have a bug on my shoe too, and I think it's a spider. Oh, I hate bugs. My greatest fear.
Between that and, you know, my legs wanting to peel and stuff like that, it's great.
I wouldn't trade it though.
No.
For anything. I just need a good rock first.
Here we go, the most important decision of all.
It is! It is a very, very, very important decision.
This is
Where's that one skipping rock that you found? Is it still in the car?
Maybe. This is the foundation of all good rock skipping.
That one, this one's like almost a good rock, okay? Oh, crap. Like, this part's real nice and flat, but this part's a little rough. This might be a competitor. But this one is going to be for the win, because it's flat and it's thin. It's a good distance on my hand. This one feels right. So, but first, I'm gonna wet it, get the sand off. You want a clean rock before you throw, okay? I better be able to skip this, so this is gonna be really embarrassing. Okay, then you gotta put it in your hand, just right. That's how I always do it. I always put one finger there, those there, and then you throw it sideways. So you go at an angle,
I don't think you could see it on this.
That's okay. It skipped like 6 times, so
That's what she
rocks.
says. We'll see.
Did you count?
I was looking at the screen, so I didn't really see them.
That was a great rock skipping moment in my life. He's thinking of the way to beat me. Oh, he found a rock. Is it great?
We'll see.
Oh, that skipped a lot. Way to go, babe.
I think I won.
I think he did too, actually.
Here we go.
Yes, that for sure. I dare ya. See if you can skip that. You're gonna like throw your elbow out.
And that's why we got traveler's insurance for this. I'm gonna take my ring off just in case.
Oh my gosh, yes, please do not lose your ring. Kaplunk. So today we have taken the day kind of easy. We just went to the little lake, hung out, made dinner, which dinner was really good. We decided to make dinner because, for one, the amount of money that we can spend on groceries to feed the both of us is less than it is for one meal.
Yeah. It ends up being a lot more
Cost effective.
cost effective buying groceries most of the time, especially since from our experience a lot of the restaurants here, they're not bad. They're just not anything that really blows me away.
Yeah, I haven't really had like okay, my fish burger that I had was pretty dang good, but I also had like just gotten done doing the Tongariro crossing, so I was already pretty hungry. I'm sliding.
But whenever we got done with the heli hike yesterday, we had all of the issues with the car and the gas and our cards, so we didn't get to our accommodation till just almost 1 a.m.
Yeah, it was 1 a.m.
Which I was actually expecting us to end up just sleeping in like all day. And
we woke up at 9:30.
Yeah, we actually got up relatively early.
Oh, look at this cool stump.
Yeah, look. Found more cool stuff just out and about. That's one thing that's
The water gets really rough over here.
super impressive about New Zealand is just the fact that you can walk and basically anywhere it's gorgeous.
Yeah, we could probably set this somewhere. That way you don't have to hold it.
We'll set it like here.
Make sure it's stable. Scoot over here. Okay. I think you'll be able to see us both.
All in all,
You gotta hug me. He's been crabby all day.
I have not been crabby all day.
He's been crabby.
The morning was a little, I don't know if the sleep wasn't good enough or was too good and I shouldn't have gotten up. But yeah, I was crabby for a little while today.
I didn't think it was crabby. His mood made it a little bit crabby.
But all in all, I'd say that the heli hike for the Franz Josef Glacier was a really fun and unique experience. It's not necessarily something that I would want to pay for again. Like,
Just
I think
because of the price. If it was cheaper, it would be better.
Yeah, it's a little pricey, and it's not like you get free reign over the glacier, which I understand. It's safety precautions and things like that.
So I kind of wish that they would like organize it by fitness level, because like our group was made of like a bunch of older people, and not like I'm exactly like fit or like more so than other people, but like I felt like we stopped and waited for like the older people because they like struggled more, and like I feel like we could have gone a lot further than what we did on the glacier if we would have been with like 20 somethings. And like even in this description it said that you need to have like a moderate level of fitness, and so like I was kind of like worried that I was gonna be like struggling and stuff like that, but I never felt like I struggled one bit.
Yeah, I think they use the term moderate fitness quite loosely.
Yeah, very much so.
And honestly, you're not really in too big of groups either. That's the one thing I was afraid of, was being in a group of like 20 or 30 at a time going in a line. but you're in groups of 5 in the helicopters, and then at least on our day, we were in groups of 10 walking on the glacier, because apparently it usually, your group size on the glacier depends on how many guides they have that day.
Okay.
But the guides seemed very nice, energetic.
Oh
They
yeah, I
were
loved our guide,
really
Morgan.
fun.
Yeah, Morgan was cool.
And actually, my favorite part of the glacier heli hike was the heli portion, not necessarily the hike portion. I really enjoyed the helicopter ride, especially the descent back to the landing pad to get off of it, because it took a little bit more of like a steep dip and down.
It dipped. My stomach dipped, and I was like, ooh.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was fun. The helicopter ride was really cool. I was really worried about being like scared of the helicopter because I'm not really a big fan of flying. But the helicopter was very like easy, flowy. I really enjoyed it. I would go on a helicopter again.
And it was nice that like the helicopter pilots and all the guides, they seem to really actually enjoy their jobs, which always makes like going and doing something or paying for something better whenever you know that the people that are employed there, they actually are happy and enjoy their job, which of course it's a really cool job, so why wouldn't you enjoy it anyway?
Yeah, they were also very educated about the glacier. So she was able to like tell us about like compression caves and other things. I was in the back, so it was kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, we were in the back for majority of the hike.
Which I think she appreciated.
Yeah, so that we would be her, the older folks, and then us at the end, and she didn't really have to necessarily worry about us.
Yeah, yeah, because we like got up in the front at one point, and she kept on like looking back, and we're like, we can go in the back, and she's like, thank you guys. So I think that was kind of confirmation of that.
Yeah.
So
it was a really, really fun excursion.
Yeah, no, it was really cool.
Now, all the stuff that happened after the excursion was really annoying.
That was a mess. Everything happens for a reason. And so I always think, you know, if we would have left whenever we were supposed to, something bad would have happened. So, I don't know. I think it was for the better. We may not know it now, but maybe one day we will.
There's not a whole lot of radio stations down along the West Coast.
No, there's no radio stations. So if you like to listen to music whenever you drive, or you like doing something, go ahead, download it, be prepared. Because the internet sucks for one, and then for two, you're in the mountains, so you don't have any radio stations.
And a lot of the Wi-Fi around here isn't great. It's all right if you kind of have like one device hooked up to it, but whenever you start adding, you know, one or two extra, or in our case, usually 2 phones, 2 laptops, you know, a bajillion browsers open on the laptops, it starts to really kill your internet speeds. So our first accommodation in Auckland, he had paid for like gigabit internet whenever it first came into their neighborhood, and he had all this really nice internet equipment. Yeah, Wi-Fi equipment, and it was a real tease for us because we were like, oh well, maybe the internet actually won't be that bad here.
Yeah.
Living in the moment. We were born with gold on the inside. Gold on the inside.
New Zealand is great, but its son and I don't exactly see eye to eye, because this is what's happening to me because of the Tongariro crossing we did. It is
Look at that tan line.
coming on. Yeah, it gave me an atrocious tan line, and I am just coming off in peels.